Zachary Sherry. I am the president and writer of Seminal Nightlife, which is this thing here. We are a comedy sketch group, and we are an RSO, and we do this stuff every semester, and it's really strange, but we've been able to pull through, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. So stay by, there's a video coming up. Thank you all for coming. They're gonna show up, don't worry. They're showing up. They'll do it. They'll show up, there's no problem. They always show up. They're great people. They're great members of the community.
Hey, is it just you today?
My name is Zachary Sherry. I am the head writer for SNL and the president and the lead actor. Although I am the most talented, I always want to make sure my writing staff is as comfortable as possible, as creative as possible, you know? Like, I don't care about hierarchy. Just like, please come sit by the squeaky table with me. You know? Okay, guys, we're this close to an idea. So we really need to just put our thinking caps on and figure it out. We're this close, right? Connor. You said something about a homeless guy at a party, right? Like he's at a party and he's this homeless guy and he walks in and he's like, "Hey, I'm your father," or something like that, right? You thought, I mean, that could work. Yeah.
Get me out of here right now. Goodbye.
Joke guy. George Michael. Anyway, you have to stand up, right? So you have to like have new jokes, right? So what is your like clean material for the show? Like that'd be good for like to tell everybody.
Yeah, I have clean material.
Okay.
You ever think Jesus said like those that like without sin like sin shall cast a stone because he wanted to go first? Like he just says that and people are like, what? No cussies, Jesus, because they say cussies in Israel.
That was actually funny.
I don't know, Zach's upset. The joke was about cleaning. I'm a stand-up comedian. I have my own career to look after. God, he's just a writer. Yeah, I offered to help him with the show. Why? Because I'm a nice guy. Doing interviews in busy hallways.
Being a great leader. I think that's when you strive to work collaboratively with your group to build projects together in an egalitarian way. I try my best to do that all the time, and I hope at least that I've been able to create a great product.
Let's do something.
Come on, guys, we gotta find something out to do, you know? Like, just work as a team. Imagine, like, something in your past that you could envision being in a sketch, and then we can work with that, you know? Just move from that.
You know, I have an idea.
We could just do Batman again, though.
Oh my god.
What?
No one thinks you do a good Batman. You should stop. I don't really care how expensive the suit was.
No, it wasn't expensive. I'm Batman. I am the knight. I am the one who knocks. I am...
No.
No? I mean, it worked last year.
It didn't.
I don't know why I get out of bed to get here. And I don't know why I don't do production.
Okay, guys, we're this close to an idea.
Okay, I'm going to cruise.
Hey guys, you guys noticed I had a beard during all that, and I shaved recently because my adult life caught up to me, which is really unfortunate. It kind of sucks when like you realize why you grew out a beard after you shaved it. Like I just got up from rinsing my face and I looked up and I was like, oh, that's why I did it. God. It's just like. I'm just, like, my first fear was, like, someone was going to see me and be like, that's not how a body works, and it's not. It sucks that my adult life, like, caught up to me, because I'm really immature. Like, I had this thought recently that if I was a doctor, I would love to have a surface accent, so that after one exam, I could just go, usually, bro, after exams, I like to say everything's totally tubular, but after this exam, I'm going to have to say everything's totally tuberculosis. Just imagine being in that hospital, just hang 10 cc's of chemo. All right, I'm sorry. I also think about how humans are animals, which makes stand-up weird, because in nature, there's not, like, nowhere in nature is there an animal making noises to get a group of animals making a certain noise. And inside that group of animals making a certain noise, there's no animal that nudges their friend and goes, I don't like their noises. And also, when an animal makes noises, it's usually to express dominance or to get a life partner. And I can tell you for a fact that's not working for me. I know, right? I also was thinking about humans or animals, and I wondered if wouldn't it be awesome if an animal could respond to you in your language, like just a little dog, and you're just like, "Who's a good boy?" And he's like, "What? Me? No way. What? I'm not a good boy. You're silly. What? No way." Okay, I guess I'm a good boy. Oh, belly scratch. Oh, sorry, I kicked you. I got excited. I'm sorry. That's my impersonation of a dog. It's also my impersonation of a comedian. Just replace who's a good boy with laughter. What? Laughter? No, that's not me. You guys are silly. Okay, I guess that was a good one. Okay, one more joke? Okay, here's this one. I feel like the Make-A-Wish Foundation is a trap because no one gets out alive. I'm sorry, I got excited. Please enjoy the rest of the show. My name's been John Michael White.
Now remember, my children, it is important to engage your sacral energy to allow the feelings and emotions to fully develop. Now let's om together as we take the Anjali Mudra pose. No, Pete, it's om. Do as I do, child, exactly as I do.
Exactly.
Yes, very good.
Very good, very good.
It is not necessary to repeat the words that I say, Norma. I know that you are eager, but it appears that your throat chakra is overcompensating for your underactive third eye.
Oh, thank you for your counsel, Moonbeam. What should I do?
You don't seem to understand, child, but we will cover third eye mudras next week. Namaste, let him know. I see you brought a friend with you, Lucy.
Hi, Moonbeam. Yeah, I brought my friend Christina to practice with us.
No, I'm just here to watch.
Yeah, me too.
Christina, you said that you would practice with me. I know you think this is some satanic ritual, but that's just backwards thinking.
It is a satanic ritual. I only deal with your devil worship because God told me himself that I would save you one day. First Harry Potter, now this.
Really? God said you would save me.
Yes, and maybe I can save these people too.
You're hella funny. That's our best friends. Here, let me introduce you. This is Norma. She's here every day. It's like she doesn't do anything else with her life.
I don't do anything else with my life.
Hi, I'm Christina. Can I ask what denomination you are?
I'm an INFP.
She's a big follower. This is Pete, but don't make eye contact with him because he's just here to stare at girls in yoga pants. And he's also an atheist. And this is my instructor, Moonbeam.
Oh, greetings upon you, my child. I noticed that you have a tension in your root chakra. Might you concentrate on that for the duration of our meeting?
Where's my root chakra?
It is the spot in between your genitals and your anus. In fact, that should be the lesson for today. Everyone who has not taken a mat, please position yourself on it. Now, I will take a breath first. We will salute the sun. And as we do that, I will call upon the spirits of nature to guide us through this journey. Now stand, Atarasa. Oh, spirits, Guide us upon this journey. Take smooth, slow breaths. Find your center.
Find your center.
I'll find your center.
And we will go up into Udasasana. Oh, spirits, I call upon you now.
Now.
And as we exhale into Uttanasana, oh, I see them swirling around us, children. And as we take the plank position, I will welcome the spirits into this world.
I don't like this.
This is so dumb.
I don't think he's coming.
Oh, God!
No, silly, it's me, Satan.
Hi, Satan.
Hi.
Moonbeam, is she okay?
Oh yeah, she's fine, girl. It's just, she did lose her blood. It belongs to me now. She sacrificed herself in a blood ritual to me. Well, yeah, didn't you notice? All the mats are in a pentagram. I guess she didn't notice either, that little silly Willy.
Come on, this is just some sick joke, isn't it, huh? You know what? I know what's going on. You girls are just trying to kick me out, aren't you? Sexist.
She can't hear you now, you pervert.
Oh, it is
Right.
true. Yoga is satanic.
Well, I guess. I mean, I certainly invented it. I also invented sponge baths and Hasbro, so those things are satanic too. When you think
Sponge
about it.
baths?
Yeah. Well,
Lucy, did you know about this?
No, but he doesn't seem like such a bad guy. I mean,
seem like a
what's the big deal?
What's the big deal?
Also a follower of
I will show you the big deal.
Oh my goodness. You must show me your ways.
shall. Yes?
By the power of God, I banish thee, devil, from the physical plane of mankind. Go on, I banish you.
Weird, you know that?
Why isn't this working?
It normally works. Let me see it.
How can you touch that?
I don't know. I never get to touch these.
Give me that back.
Give
Give me it back.
Oh, okay, fine. Well, maybe I can help you out. Hold on. Yeah. Hello? God? Yeah. I'm on the phone. Okay, so God, there's this girl here. She's trying to banish me, but her cross isn't being powered by her gaudiness. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it never works. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell her. Okay, bye-bye.
Well,
God's busy. He can't banish me.
What in the world could he possibly be doing?
He's golfing with Nixon.
Nixon?
This is ridiculous. I know I'm a creep, but come on.
If you want to, you can leave, Pete.
You know what? Fine. The girls' swim team is way hotter anyways.
Bye, Felicia.
All right, well, now that he is gone, it is time for me to begin the dark deed for which I was summoned.
What are you gonna do?
Gotta finish your yoga sesh, of course. Now, Moonbeam told me that you need work on your root chakra. So,
We're gonna need a bigger cross. Lucy,
Do you
you
want
stay here.
yoga?
Take this if you need it. I'm gonna go get some wood, some
Done it.
nails, and a bowl of holy water. Don't leave!
you done? You let me
Hello,
start?
Christina.
Okay, she's gone. Now,
You know what?
no, you shut up. We're doing yoga now.
No,
Yoga.
I thought of something funny.
Join
I
me
thought of
in the tree position. I can't do it because my balance is terrible. I am the Dark Lord, though I have other redeemable features. Now, I'm going to stand. You do the proper tree position. Obey me. Now, join me in the Om. 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 Let it relax you, child. Feel the Om between your genitals and your anus. Let it calm you.
But Satan, Satan, I just thought of something though.
What?
You know, I just realized.
gonna let me?
Hella, like hell. Christina, like Christ. And Lucy, like Lucifer. I just realized.
Okay, no one here wants to do yoga. Fine. Yoga session's over. Now let's see, how can I...
Yes, everyone, it's time to go to the sauna.
Sauna!
Yes, the sauna where the fire shall cleanse your souls.
Hooray!
Woo!
Guys, I got it! I got the bigger cross! Well, not again. Screw it, I'm converting to Judaism.
These are the homebodies. Just your typical suburban nuclear family living in Rancho Cucamonga, California. That's Janice over there cooking up a scrumptious breakfast for her little soldiers. Before she can do that, of course, she has to clean the kitchen to her satisfaction. And over there is Grandpa Maxwell, the patriarch homebody, always quick with a comeback or an often hilarious musing about the good old days. Say hello, homebodies. This week, the homebodies will learn the importance of acceptance. Oh, well, I almost forgot. Here's our everyman, the humble Harry homebody.
What a beautiful morning.
Harry was preparing to leave the house and head out to work in the office when he realized something quite peculiar. He was missing something. Oh, what could it be, he says. Harry checked each and every pocket of his suit, yet couldn't remember what it was that he needed. But as he dipped his hand into his back pocket, he came to a stark conclusion. He is missing the delicious Lucky Strike brand cigarettes, bold in flavor. Harry thought long and hard about the smoothness of Lucky Strike brand tobacco, how it relaxed his throat and lungs. Meanwhile, Janice had noticed a strange family has just moved in across the street.
Harry, dear, have you noticed a strange family just moved in across the street? The moving truck just arrived. Their furniture is so odd.
Leave it to Janice to gossip about the new folks.
I wonder if their father works in the coal mines.
You know, back in my day, that was the only job we had. Digging for coal. Finding the coal. Heating the coal. It was a real job. For real men. Not like your fancy pants of a husband.
Oh, Grandpa Maxwell, I'm standing right here. Hey, Janice, I have a question for you. Do you happen to have my case of Lucky Strike brand cigarettes? It happens to have my favorite Lucky Strike brand cigarettes.
No, Harry. Oh, look, they're taking out the coffee table. Oh, it looks 4, 5 years old.
Wow.
Grandpa Max, you remember how old our coffee table is?
Old enough.
Janice, is that little Timmy playing with the neighborhood boy? The new one?
Timothy Dwight Eisenhower, homebody, you get over here right now!
Oh, this is little Timmy, the bright young son of Harry and Janice. Little Timmy has a knack for getting into all sorts of tomfoolery.
Hello, Mother dear.
Little Timmy, what on earth were you doing outside with the neighborhood boy? You know the dangers of integrating yourself with strangers. Plus, your Happy-Go-Lucky brand sneakers have been scuffed. Despite Happy-Go-Lucky's consistently durable quality and smell going unmatched in American markets, you really shouldn't be running around in the mud in such a fashion.
But Mother dear, Happy-Go-Lucky brand sneakers were made for young rapscallions like myself, and all the other boys and girls too. But I understand.
Oh, Janice, leave the poor boy alone. Go back to your womanly duties.
Oh, fine.
Little Timmy, go and get ready for school. And check your room for my Lucky Strike brand cigarettes, please.
Well done, Harry, well done. You know, when I was a kid...
Oh, Janet, you old fogey. Oh, there's somebody at the door. Who could that be?
There was somebody at the door.
That was weird.
He entered.
Hey, Harry.
It was none other than wacky, crazy neighbor Larry. He's always entering the homebody household to discuss his various wild and kooky schemes.
Wacky, crazy neighbor Larry. Are you here to discuss one of your wild and crazy schemes?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
hi, Janice. Harry, have I got a proposition for you?
You do.
What if I told you that what you're seeing is not what you're seeing?
I would say that you've lost your marbles, but knowing you've already lost them.
Introducing the anti-communist radio wave deflector.
Wow.
Just place the device on your cranium and let those thoughts of revolution leave your mind. Stalin will never know what hit him, huh? We could make a fortune off this thing.
Oh, Larry. That is enough caffeine for you, my friend. But speaking of which, do you happen to have a spare case of Lucky Strike brand cigarettes?
Actually, I do.
Thank you.
Harry, there's something I have to admit.
What is it?
I stole your pack of Lucky Strike brand cigarettes. I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist that savory flavor.
It's true.
And I didn't want to pay for a pack myself. I hope you'll forgive me.
Oh, Larry, you really are a character, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Ha! And there you have it, folks. Everything ends exactly as it should. Janice teaches her son an important lesson in distrusting people different from you. Wacky crazy neighbor Larry redeems himself and renews his friendship with the homebodies. And Harry was happy. Harry. Ahem. And Harry was happy. Smile, buddy. Okay, fine. But Harry was so obsessed with the lighter that he almost forgot the most important thing he learned today. Acceptance. Yes, if Harry could only accept the role that he was given, he would realize that he could cause a fire hazard in the TV studio, and this whole show could be ruined if he actually lit that delicious cigarette. It's a good thing that Harry just came to this conclusion. Otherwise, this episode could never end, and then Harry would be subject to serious punishment. And that is this week's episode of Harry and the Homebodies. Good night, everyone.
Voice in the sky, hold on just 1 second. I worked really hard for this cigarette. You cannot do this to me. You know what? This must be some kind of bamboozle. I must be being tricked. Janice, my dear, you can't believe what this voice in the sky is saying, can you? Janice.
But Janice understands the value of acceptance.
Janice? Larry, wacky crazy neighbor, Larry, you're...
Even Larry. And note how none of their cigarettes are actually lit. It's safe product placement, Harry.
Grandpa Maxwell? No. Little Timmy, could you come out here for a second?
Ah, yes, little Timmy. A fine young boy.
No. The communists. It must be the communists.
You think you can get rid of me, Harry? I am your world, Harry. Without my narration, how could you exist? Who would write the words that you say without me?
No.
Yes.
Lucky Stripe, no. Don't do this to me, Lucky Stripe. No!
Lucky Stripe. Lucky Stripe, what would you do without him? Hey, you. Yeah, you. How are you doing today? Do you often feel like life has little to no meaning? That your choices in life amount to little more than choosing the songs played at your own funeral? That's how Howard Stripe felt back in 1935 as a young teenager. That's him right there. Say hi, young Stripe. That a boy. Howard had the sentiment that free will, as a concept, was outdated and unrealistic. Why should people think they have a choice, he says. Humans are first and foremost guided by their animalistic instincts, whether they know it or not. What they think is freedom is actually a mere illusion. Then it hit young teenager Howard Stripe. Why doesn't he develop the world's largest corporate cigarette manufacturer? That way, the innocent masses don't need to think about such blather. They can ignore the increased mechanization of life through delicious Lucky Stripe brand cigarettes. And through pure grit, bootstrap pulling,
and a small family inheritance of $3 million, Howard has achieved the American dream. Good on you, Howard, and thank you for the cigarettes we all know and love. Lucky Strike brand cigarettes. Let your soul enter the void of nothingness with the sweet flavor of Lucky Strike.
Hello!
Oh, здравствуй! I am here to become a member with your organization.
The Illuminati does not take new members. You must either be referred to by a friend who's already a member, or you must green 3 official waivers from Illuminati events. Specifically, Philadelphia, Paris, Prague, and Palmetto Springs. Do you have a waiver?
Нет.
Do you have any friends?
Нет.
I'll let them give you a try, hon. Name?
Vladimir Putin.
Occupation?
Ukraine. Excuse me. Answer is President of Russia.
Uh-huh.
Da.
Why did you choose the Illuminati World Order?
Oh.
This is for survey purposes only.
You know, I run Russia with Iron Fist.
Oh, boy.
And Iron Fist means heart of ice. And I learned this all in KGB when I wrestled there for sport. So sometimes I just need comrades, and all my comrades are in Illuminati now. I need you guys.
So you're lonely. I get that. They're waiting for you now. Make it quick.
In his self-produced new album, Kanye West raps over the sounds of Kanye West. Was that you, Sarah?
Oh, you betcha. You know, it's funny because, you know, they're the same thing. So it's funny, you know?
Okay. And next, Kanye West raps over the sounds of racially biased SAT questions. That must be you, Eminem.
Yeah. Like, it's like, you know, when there's like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You win this round.
Hello? Comrades?
You can't sit with us. We don't have enough chairs.
No, it's okay. This is Vladimir Putin. He's a friend of mine. I can see him from my house in Russia. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
You are Bill Gates. You invented the window.
Oh, I didn't invent anything. I'm just good at selling. So, what do you think?
Is this Illuminati? When I picture Illuminati, I picture smoke, candles, cloaks, not card games at Marriott Hotel and Casino.
Well, we don't get out much. I see you've already met Sarah Palin, our political advisor, but have you met our entertainment chair and grand leader of the New World Order, Mr. Marshall Slim Shady Eminem Mathers?
Yeah. Like, have you ever had one chance, one opportunity, one moment? You know what I'm saying?
You betcha.
What is he saying?
He says he wants to know how you found us.
Oh, that was easy part. I found you on Yellow Pages.
Same, I did that too.
You see, he is whoever he says he is. If he wasn't, then... You know what I'm saying?
He says he knows why you're here. You have no friends anymore. You feel left out because you're not part of the world leaders clique. Marshall understands.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well, in order to join, you have to first pass a test of physical and mental challenges. Vladdy, are you ready?
Duh. I was born of the ready.
Well, then let's let the Illuminati trials begin!
Begin.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, gosh.
So you got your first trial.
You got it?
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I do.
All right, you know what I'm saying. So here's your first.
What?
You see this? This is the board of shadows.
This one's hard. This one's hard.
You need to make the connection.
There's a...
Then you will pass the test.
I lost it the first few times, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This is Jay-Z. Understand.
Yes,
This is Beyonce. Understand.
This makes sense too.
Yes, this is Kanye West. All Illuminati. Understand. Nope, it's not done.
You're right.
True Maverick over here. True Maverick.
Illuminati confirmed.
Illuminati confirmed.
All right, you passed your first test. Let's do the second test. Come take a seat.
The second test.
Yes.
This one's a doozy.
Come on, Gladys, you got this.
You'll need this to pass. There.
You cannot sit here, nerd.
Illuminati confirmed. All right, you passed these two tests. Okay. You know what you need to do. Go to the bathroom.
You can do this. I believe in you. You're a maverick.
Mom spaghetti.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Illuminati confirmed. All right. Okay. Now you must stand judgment. This is a voice.
Sarah, we're voting.
Oh, I was thinking about moose. Okay. Yeah! Illuminati!
All right.
Congratulations,
remember
Pooty
now.
Pooch!
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, success. I am victorious, comrades. Now we celebrate with Russian water.
Oh, well, I don't drink water, so we don't do that.
You win though. Congratulations. You're good.
Stop what you're doing.
Okay.
We've been found out. Some kid drew triangles over Katy Perry's mammary glands. We're doomed. Let's get out of here.
She looks like she's very upset about this. This is probably a real thing.
The revolution is over too soon.
Revolution is always over. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it begins. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, cheese and
That
crackers.
means run.
I'm doing that. I'm getting out of here. I can't afford it. I wanted to be president.
Run through the windows.
The windows? I cannot run Windows. It is badly programmed.
Not my problem.
I just wanted comrades. Oh.
Have you ever wished you could fly through the air, breathe underwater, or turn invisible? In other words, have you ever wished you could be a superhero? I'm Fox Blitzkrieg, and today all those questions will be answered and more in this special edition of Fox Blitzkrieg Investigates. Just your average day in Tallahassee, Florida. Tests are being taken, cars are being driven, and rents are overdue. All seems well, except for this man.
Now, when did you first realize that buying the costume was a mistake?
You don't know the first thing about journalism, do you?
Meet Druitt McElhenney, a third-year graduate of Florida State University's theater program. Or Batman, as he would prefer to be called. Druitt was approaching his senior year of college when he decided to buy a $55 outfit based on the Caped Crusader for Halloween. Coming to the conclusion that the costume was much too expensive to buy over a year ago, Druitt has been determined to get his money's worth out of it ever since.
Being a defender of the night is tough, but it does have its upsides. Number 1, I don't need to deal with traffic anymore. Number 2, I can pay my rent in the number of lives I save. And number 3, wait, where was I?
Let's change the subject. Now, why do you feel the need to be Batman? Is it really because of your cheapness that you need to make full use of the purchase?
Oh, I don't know. How about the fact that my parents died and I wasn't able to stop the injustice?
Unable to reach him, I decided to follow a day in the life of Druitt. Studying his odd quirks, his eating habits, anything I could observe to understand why this theater major would want to avoid entering the workforce and drop this ridiculous facade. As the day waned, so did his sanity. It became nearly impossible to hold the interview for much longer.
Alfred, why is this nerd here in the cave? Why is he here? Where's Dent?
No, Dent is a fictional character, as is Alfred. I'm trying to reach Druitt McElhenney, the real you.
It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Okay, it is clear to me that you have no interest in reality. I hope that this interview was at least slightly eye-opening for you.
Check out my album on MySpace, BT Dubs.
For the entire interview, catch it at 11. This has been Fox Blitzkrieg reporting.
Good evening, and welcome to Seminole Nightlife's semi-annual semester update and review. My name is Bill O'Brien Williams.
And I'm not wearing pants.
No, you are not, Jeanette. Now, our top story for tonight. Local Florida State students were horrified to discover a very spooky apparition patrolling the Night Knoll bus last Saturday night. Reporters on the scene stopped the ghost for an interview, though it was most unwilling to cooperate. Upon hours of research in popular bars and saloons, it was confirmed that this ghost used to be an FSU freshman named Kevin. Reportedly, he would engage in merrymaking and or hooligans at the local Coliseum Club and the Strip Entertainment Group for months on end. Kevin would ride the Night Knoll bus each night, extremely intoxicated, without even skipping weekdays.
It is said by witnesses that Kevin would shout, "Turn down for what?" every time he stepped onto the bus platform. Crowds would usually ignore his ramblings about how much he hated both Bajas and Pensacola Street, and how much they can, quote, I was saying I'm just gonna finally just, woo! And then you just, end quote. It is currently unknown how Kevin became a lost spirit, but we will provide you with more details as they come.
You know, Jeanette, that story reminds me of the time when I covered the invasion of Iraq in 2003. I was riding a helicopter with the troops when I was suddenly hit by RPG fire from the terrorists. We had to make an emergency landing, but our crew was protected by an armored mechanized platoon as we landed. Hashtag never forget.
That never happened, Bill. You were 7.
I guess you're right, Jeanette. I'm sorry. I must have had a bad recollection of events
And
due to the
entertainment news,
PTSD.
a famous
The PTSD
celebrity
from the time I was in Iraq.
this morning, shopping for clothes at a clothing store. Later, she was spotted drinking coffee at a coffee shop.
That's so scandalous that I forgot my impending emotional trauma. Now, in less important news, 2 women went missing in a freak sauna accident at Moonbeam's Yoga Palace. Witnesses said the victims were sitting in the damp room when suddenly they just vanished from existence. Now, of course, I wasn't there personally, but it sounds to me as if they ascended straight to heaven and require no prayers.
Lucky Stripe Company, one of Florida's longest running cigarette manufacturers, finally closed its doors after being in business since 1935. The final nail in the coffin occurred last year when Florida State implemented their extremely successful tobacco-free campus policy. No one smokes anymore. No one.
Not a soul.
Well, on to our quick polyfactoid segment in which we rattle off pieces of actual news from this semester really quickly so that your short attention span is satiated. We have 30 seconds. Go.
Okay. Governor Rick Scott found a solution to global warming. Ban the word and pretend it doesn't exist. It's genius.
According to FSU Med Measure Up, 97% of male students would do something if they saw a woman being mistreated, meaning that 3% of male students are psychotic.
7,807 votes were cast in the spring SGA elections. FSU currently has 3,528 undergraduates enrolled. Truly, the political spirit has never had so much vitality as it does now.
Starbucks briefly attempted to bridge racial barriers by having baristas ask questions to customers concerning racism. That didn't work out.
Did we make 30 seconds, Jeanette?
It doesn't really matter, Bill. No one was counting.
You're right, our jobs are meaningless, and in the end, we shall all be forgotten. Now, you know, Jeanette, that segment reminded me of the time when I investigated the Kennedy assassination back in the 1970s. I was chasing this real shady dude being investigated at the time, had CIA connections, all that. So, I tracked him down to his house in Boca, and I was just about to knock on his door when he blew his brains out. It was crazy. Hashtag blessed.
Bill, that was also fabrication? You just made that up?
No, I remember that happening for sure. I was definitely alive in the 1970s.
Right.
Now, don't listen to those gutter snipes that tell you otherwise, Jeanette.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, I wrote a book on the subject, Killing McKinley, or How I Learned to Stop Thinking Critically and Love the Book Sales.
On to more important news. Vladimir Putin has just resigned from presidency of Russia last week. After days of investigation, our reporters have tracked him down to rapper Eminem's multi-million-dollar mansion. It appears as if Putin, Eminem, and a man dressed as Batman are recording their first rap album entitled It's Hard Out There for a Kartoffel, Russian for potato.
Leonard Evan Salisbury, Christopher Hussein Barachi, and Chadwick McLovin Hathaway were arrested earlier this afternoon. And yes, those are their full names.
Bill, it appears we're getting an update. Oh, this is big news.
What is it?
Apparently, the celebrity at the coffee shop is drinking 2 coffees instead of 1. This is very interesting.
Groundbreaking, even.
Indeed. Oh, well, Bill, it looks like it's time for a special opinion segment of the night. What grinds my gears?
I can't read the teleprompter. What grinds your gears, Jeanette?
Well, Bill, what grinds my gears is a situation in which the president of a public institution is elected not by the population of its constituents, nor by actual credentials, but by a small group of out-of-touch, wealthy individuals that had already been friends with him since before the election began.
Okay, Jeanette, I was hoping for something a little lighter,
Does
but okay,
that
go
remind
ahead.
you of anyone?
No.
Anyone who was elected very recently? That was elected by an out-of-touch, wealthy committee already friends with this person?
Yeah, thanks, Obama. Keep it light, Jeanette, come on.
What grinds your gears, Bill?
I'll tell you, Jeanette. What grinds my gears is when I don't get to play Super Smash Bros. At the SLC, because those damn nerds are always there. What with their gosh darn 15-year-old controllers and their silly little ironic t-shirts, you get it. You see, I understand. You are amazingly skilled at a video game from the year 2001. You treat it as a collegiate sport, and of it you are gods. You are the greatest athletes in this subject, unlike everything else, because, let's be real, when was the last time any of you even went for a jog? But, as we've established, you're Olympians in this subject, and don't have time for plebeians such as myself. No, you insist on sticking your nose up on model citizens. The way that you do this makes me think that you are broken inside. You were horribly bullied as a kid for being different, and now you're taking it out on everyone else that isn't like you, acting all snide and superior, and unlike me, you have no way of seeing this irony in yourself. Speaking of which, Don't forget to buy my book, Killing Garfield, How Commercialism is Ruining Family Values.
You've always been the paragon of integrity.
Yes, I have. Now, you know, Jeanette, that reminds me.
No, Bill, stop! No, bad news anchor, don't!
You know, sometimes you really hurt my feelings.
This has been Bill O'Brien Williams and Jeanette Jimmerstein with your steaming Fight Night semester update.
Yes, and that is it for today. I don't understand this. There's no words there. Okay, whatever. No, there's no words there.
No, it's okay. Just do the ring-off.
Read.
You sign us off.
Play us out. What do you mean play us out? Why are there no... There's no... Oh, for the love of... Jim, I may have... You know what, Jim? You think that you can get back at me like this? You know what, Jim? Fine. If you're gonna take the words out of my mouth, I'm going to take the job out of your hands. Just try and cross me, Jim, and you'll see what happens. You'll be out on the street in no time. I hired all of you. I said that you could come and be on my program. I said that you could come and help. You could partake. I was giving you a chance.
Okay.
Fine.
We'll talk about this later.
It's been a long year, crossing lands from all my fears inside of these hands.
Carrying away with grace. I wonder if I could start a big white place to watch the snow fall down around me. One more time, try to be free.
That was David and the Phoenix. They were great people. And this is everybody. This is the cast and crew. They're all great. They're amazing.
Yeah!
Woo! Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Are we bowing?
Right, or we're supposed to bow, yeah.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!